Welcome to ClickMyProject.com. Our project title is Secure Remote User Mutual Authentication Scheme Using Smart Cards. Our project abstract: authentication draws unauthorized users from accessing resources in insecure network environments. Password authentication based on smart cards is one of the simplest and most efficient authentication methods and is commonly deployed to authenticate the legitimacy of remote user based on cryptographic techniques. Several password authentication schemes have previously been implemented. However, all of these schemes are vulnerable to various malicious attacks that are discussed below. In this paper, we propose a secure remote user mutual authentication schemes using smart cards that achieves all security requirements. Furthermore, we show that our proposed scheme can withstand various malicious attacks and is more suitable for practical application than other related schemes. Our data flow diagram. First, we want to create a network related to the network selection. First, deploy the networks and make a network design to form networks. It makes a design of networks and places a network design. After that, we want to select a source and the destination. Source is our login process as a first user and the destination is the second user from different places in a network. It mentions the source and the destination. After that, the new or existing user. If you are a new user, we want to register it related to our user details. After registering the new user details, it generates a key to make sure as a secure login. If you are an existing user, using an old ID and password to make a login in it. After that, the authentication provider should be done. In the authentication providers, the key can be updation in it. We can change our login user ID and a password, or we can use a certain user ID and password for security reason. After that, we want to select a file. In a file selection, we can choose any kind of file such as video, audio or text files to make sure of transmissions. After the data transmission should be done. In the data transmission, we can to send file from source to destination using a different places in the networks. It can be a wired or wireless networks. In a data transmission, the key should be generated. Using the key matches, the data should be transmitted from a source to destination to make a more securation. The file details can be updated in a certain web servers or normal servers. In a wireless networks, the web server should be used for wired file details and the key updation. The file can be transmitted to the destination. The verification can be done of the destinations and the key verification can be make sure that secure transmissions of a file from a source to destination. The report can be generated to make sure that the secured transmission done and the authenticator destination user have received the file from the source to destination. The report can be generated and can be updated in the server to send the notification to the source to make sure that the file can be transmitted more securely. Our project demo for a secure remote user mutual authentication scheme using smart cards. Click on the home.java to start our process. Right click on it and click run file. This is our home page. Click on anywhere on the home page. It takes to our login page. If you are a new user, click on the new user and fill our user details. Give the username, ID and the mail ID. and the random number to register in it. Using this password to make our next login. Registration is completed using the ID and the password. And given the random numbers. It shows the two process, upload and the download process. Click on the upload option and choose the file. It may be or any of the kind of files. And it generates the secret keys. Using the secret key we can download the files and the key can be assigned to the certain corresponding files. Click on the upload option to make the file upload in the cloud servers and right click on the cloud server.java and receive the request from the client. File can be encrypted to make more secure to the file. Click on the store in cloud option and after that click on cloud provider.java. Right click on the cloud provider.java and run file and select the cloud. And the cloud can be assigned and the file can be stored in it. Now we want to perform a download process. Right click on the home.java, click on it and enter the user ID and then the password. After the login, click on the process and click the download options and enter the key. It sends the request to the cloud to get a response. After that, click on the client server.java and receive the request. Send the request to the provider and click on the client request.java and the request from the server it received to the provider. The name and the file name should be send. Send the file to the client to get access. The file can be sent to the client and it can be decrypted. And send the download access from the provider to the client after the verification process of the key and the user IDs. The file can be downloaded to the client. Thank you.